Brent, a lot of experience on the floor. Talk about why it's so hard to succeed if you do not have that kind of veteran leadership.
If guys stay around this league long enough, Kevin, they've seen a little bit of everything. And when they've seen those things, the fact that they could communicate it to guys who haven't, sometimes they can keep you calm, make sure you temper your expectations, and then have you understand just how long not only the season is, how long a game is, how long a quarter is, and how long even one possession can be in order for you to be more successful and learn the lessons of this game to be better the next time.
You've had a lot of guys come across your path. Any one veteran that comes right out top of your head who really helped you a lot?
I'll throw way back to Chris Mullen and the time that I worked a lot with Chris in the early part of my career, just preparing to be in the NBA and talking through stories about the type of hard work, the type of consistent work, and the type of mentality you have to not only succeed individually, but certainly to have team success.
Great story. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Rockets, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Melo and Tucker are the forwards. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden, no good. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
Yeah, Kevin, we talked about their primary defensive concern in this game. He said, we don't want to go up and down the court. Those guys finish as well as anyone in the league. We have to turn this game into a chess match and close off all openings along the way. Battle of X's and O's tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Cousins continuing to improve on his defensive awareness and staying active after he clawed away that steal.
Here's Paul. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the rejection by Cousins. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Cousins. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Cousins has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The pass to Anthony. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
A quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Thompson outside. Kicks it to Green. Over in the corner, Cousins. Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Klay Thompson, another one of those sons of former players. I wonder what that's like. Michael Thompson, his dad, the #1 overall pick many years ago. And Klay had the ball in his hands, obviously, at a very young age, and he taught the shooting form to Klay, which looks pretty perfected at this point.
The wide open look here for Anthony.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Green, no luck. And despite all the encouragement from his father, Klay said he didn't envision a pro career until late in college.
Well, he certainly wasn't a top recruit coming out of high school. So here's a little trivia for you, Kevin. Alongside Luke Walton and his father, Big Red Bill Walton, Klay and Michael Thompson, the only father-son NBA duo with multiple titles apiece. I just got one.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Tucker, guarded by Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. And a change for the Rockets. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon against Iguodala. Capella with a screen on Iguodala. Gordon dishes to Capella, and the basket by Gordon.
When you run the pick and roll like they did right there, it's a thing of beauty as Eric Gordon really gets the best look at the rim on the play.
Ball against Curry. Green kicks to Cousins, and Capella sends it back. Anthony against Green. Lets it go. A second chance effort, and Thompson sends it back.
Klay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Rockets trail by 6. Down low. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Pass to Curry from deep. No good on the shot. The Rockets go the other way with it. Pass to Paul. In the corner, it's Gordon. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Paul. Gordon's got 5.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Cousins, the pass to Iguodala. And here is Cousins. Back to Thompson. To the inside. Taken away by Anthony. Harden against Iguodala. Gordon kicks to Paul. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And the Warriors with some changes. Jordan Bell's checked in for Draymond Green. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Houston also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Anderson comes in for Anthony. And it's James Ennison for James Harden. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hits out that one from Ennis.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
And Cousins throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Paul passes to Gordon. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Warriors lead by 3. By Anderson. Shoots over Livingston. That's tipped. Bell with hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Now here's Gordon. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Livingston. And even 3-on-3 break. Fires the 3. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Gordon. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Durant. And here's Livingston. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Rockets trail by 8.
Now, last season's championship round, the 4th straight time that the Warriors faced off with the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the first time in North American sporting history that has ever happened in the major 4 sports. And once again, the Golden State Warriors brought the trophy back to the Bay Area.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The drive by Green. Here's Nene. And that one is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Durant. And it's good off the back rim and in.
The New York Knicks and him choosing not the East Coast, but the West Coast to build this empire. It's been pretty remarkable ever since those decisions were made, what the Warriors have built around the NBA game with those 2 guys in place.
Curry, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Anthony. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Thompson dishes to Bell. Shoots over Capella. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
And so here is Houston. 1:19 left to play here in the half. And they double up Paul. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
So it's the Rockets now. In the corner, Harden. And another three for Houston.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 7. Here's Curry with the 3. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. For the finish. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense too. That time, Steph
This happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. You love a good mid-range game. We don't see it that much, but I know you have a couple guys you think have a pretty strong mid-range game.
You know, Chris Paul still has dominated the mid-range, Kevin. It was interesting because him joining the Houston Rockets, who it's all about threes and layups, Daryl Morey, I think, recognized we need somebody that can come off the pick and roll and make those kind of plays happen, not only at the rim for Capella, but shoot it himself. So Chris Paul still dominates in the mid-range. Kawhi Leonard has shown some skills at the mid-range, even though last year, obviously, just 9 games. He's still a dangerous weapon. It'll be interesting to see if that's still part of his arsenal for this season. And then C.J. McCollum has been one of the best mid-range scorers in the league for the Portland Trailblazers over the past couple of seasons.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He has 7.
Yeah, not a lot of guys at 270 are going to stretch you out defensively. DeMarcus Cousins is one of them.
Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. They kick it out to Green. Back to Durant. Outside, Green. The pass to Durant. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Pass to Cousins. Left side, Curry. Over Paul. Curry can't get it to go.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Outside Durant. He kicks to Green. And he drops it in.
Guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run, fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
And so it's Houston with it. Anderson outside. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Gerald Green comes in for Anderson. From deep, Green. Draymond Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That one fall coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Outside Gordon. Sinks the triple. 10 points for him.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Shoots from the baseline. It's not going to go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. Paul kicks to Green. Takes the 13-footer. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. We're seeing him go out and defend smaller guys in the perimeter, taking threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes to just kind of absorb what's going on.
Well, it's weird to absorb not only that and what those players individually are asked to do, but when you're at a game and you're sitting in the stands and all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s, it's the exact opposite. It was like, a bunch of ants on top of a lost candy bar sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
Right.
It's just changed. So the center position, not disappeared, just changed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys.
Klay Thompson came into this NBA with a well-earned reputation as a shooter, Brent, but did you ever think he'd become such a potent defender?
Well, I think it's something that he's worked very hard on, and his ability to cross-match. In the early part of his career, Klay Thompson had to take the better scoring of the guards on those nights. It's shifted back, and Klay Thompson is a more well-rounded understanding not only of what he can do defensively, but more of what the opponents that he faces on a nightly basis are trying to do against him.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Paul goes in. Another miss by Houston.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Another miss by Houston.
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe could have taken a little more time.
Good on the three-point shot.
A catch-and-shoot opportunity for Steph. It's just effortless.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden gets the bucket.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Yeah, look out. We got a long-range duel about to happen.
Now Curry. Five to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Bell is checked in for Green. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Green. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Here's the 3. That shot misses. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Livingston. No good on the three. Rockets on offense. Here's Carter Williams. Anderson the screen. Carter Williams kicks to Green. Clock at 6. With the shot. The Rockets with another miss.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Livingston. Carter Williams covering. Here's Bell. Clock is at 3. Green, the pass to Urebko. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Ennis. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.